Literally 2 minutes after I was talking at that other place, a guy on a motorcycle came along and I asked him where it was and he said hop on, so he just dropped me off at the entrance. And it wasn't 2 kilometers like the guy in the milk truck said earlier, it's more like 5, but that should be expected in Colombia. So this guy just told me 2 or 3 kilometers and he said there's going to be a ranch on the way there and ask him. And I'm not quite sure what he said about passing by, but anyway, that's good. I'm at the trail now. I better hope like heck I can get a ride back later, because if I find this place, whoa, that's slippery. If I find it, I'm gonna have a really long way to get back. So all part of the adventure though. Down into the fog zone. Wow, this trail is actually pretty cool. But it's pretty amazing how very slippery too. Pretty amazing, they must have dug this channel out somehow. Whoa, it's like just sliding away down here. And it just keeps going and going downhill. And yes, I have slipped and fallen once already. It's like at points walking down a sloped ice field or something. It's so slippery. But we'll keep going. I just passed a tiny, tiny little house right at the top of those stairs and a little bit beyond that. And speaking of which, since that house there has been these little steps. So that's been a real bonus, because I just did about 25 minutes of walking in the slippery mud. Fell one more time, but it was a clean landing, so no injuries. I think I can hear water down there, which is a good sign. I'm just hoping it's sooner than later. And I'm hoping that once I get down there, I don't know, maybe there is another house yet. I have to pass by and ask permission to get down there. I don't know if that was the house that I just passed that the motorcycle rider was talking about. Oh, finally. Wow, that's nice. Finally I can see something. This is the first time I've been able to see any scenery all since doing this crazy. And that looks like I've got a long way to go yet to get to that river. Holy crap. This is going to be one hell of a walk back up. What have I done? About 12:30 now. It's taken me about 2 3/4 hours to get to this point. Wow, those are beautiful drifting clouds there. I'm going to take some photos. Alright, so there is in fact a house just around this corner here, so I'm going to have to hope for the best. I almost kind of hope nobody's home, because it could be, I might literally be the first gringo they've ever seen, for all I know, down here. Anyway, wish me luck. Wow, what a place to live. Alright, hopefully nobody's home. I can finally see the river. But this has been a crazy, crazy long trip down here. I know I said it before, but I'm not looking forward to going back up. This is just a neat little feeder creek. And a really ruggedly built bridge. I am so close now. Oh my goodness, I just found the hot springs already. And it's not terribly hot, it's just a nice soaking temperature, so I'm gonna explore a little bit as far as I can go up here, see if I can see around the corner, and then I might just go back over there because I want to find these waterfalls that I was told about and maybe do a quick soak before I leave so I can get all sweaty again going up that huge hill. Starting to pour with rain again. There's a little mini hot spring right by the other one, but it's a little polluted, but the temperature is just right in this one. You can smell the sulfur and it continues along here, so who knows, maybe there's another pool up ahead somewhere. Wow, just stunning right now. Now it looks like this is a bridge, so that's really good news. Yep. So that means I'll be able to cross and hopefully walk along the river a little bit. The mist up there amongst the palm trees, just outstanding and amazing. I'm already glad that I came, most definitely. Just absolutely love these flowers. All right, time to cross the bridge. Cool. Super cool. Well, if the path was like this all the time, that'd be amazing. So I'm on the other side of the river now, hoping that this leads to the waterfalls that I was told about. But I can only go for so long looking for them. And just passing by right now where the hot spring is down over there. Looking back, mist is just beautiful right now. Unfortunately, this path is just going up now. Last thing I want to do is keep going up and up and up, so I'm going to go up around the corner here, see what the viewpoint looks like. If I don't see any waterfalls, I'm going to have to turn back. It's going to take, quite frankly, too much energy out of me when I have such a huge walk back, and time as well. I don't have the time to muck about. This is probably doing the same thing that trail on the other side did, which is it probably just goes up and up and up. I just found a really narrow trail going parallel to the other one I was just on. So I'm just gonna do a quick exploration because I just have to do it. The river's just right over there, so I'll probably cut through right now and get to the river, but I'll keep following this trail. Feet are just getting soaked now. What does it matter? These look like bluebells or something close to what we have back home. Yeah, this is getting to be a very rough trail now. Doesn't look like anybody's been along this for a while. Looks like it's coming out to the river just up here. I hope. Yep. One last look for the waterfall. Well, it looks like I'm not going to be able to get much further past up here. So once again, it looks like they hunt for the waterfalls, which I think are upstream. Does not look like it is going to happen. Oh, unless the trail continues on here. No, it does not continue on there. Alright. I'm going to have to head back to the termale. Go for myself, I guess. Very Valle de Cocora like here. Alright, I'm going to change into my swimming shorts and go for a soak in the nice thermal, whatever you want to call it, termales, hot spring, fed from a volcano here in Colombia. It's pretty hard to match an experience like this. Oh man, the temperature is just perfect. And it's raining again, but it doesn't matter because the temperature of the water is just I didn't really mean to do that, but anyway, I'm in. And I don't know if you can see the steam rising a little bit, but this is going to be really hard to get out of here because it is so nice. It feels so good. Just a little bit of a sulfury smell, not too overpowering. Not bad view. Now this is the life. Problem is that I'm not going to want to leave. I could literally sit and soak here for an hour easily, but I think I'm going to try to do my best to limit it to about 20 minutes. Then I'm going to have to put my wet clothes back on, go back up that horribly muddy trail for I can't remember how long it took me to get down, but I'm guessing it's going to take me at least an hour and a half to get back up there. But I don't want to whine and whinge too much because this is just such a cool experience. I don't want to sound like a whiner. It is what it is, as they say, and it'll take however long it takes. Very slippery on these rocks here. I thought I was going to be able to kind of dock myself, but oh my god. So happy right in the moment. This is what it's about, really, guys and gals. Just when you have a moment like this, I'm gonna have to forget about the climb back up the about 9-kilometer walk back to Murillo. I think it's longer than that, to be honest. Just enjoy the moment. So I'm gonna turn this camera off and just enjoy for a little while. Somewhat amazingly, I managed to be disciplined enough to get out of the water within the 20 minutes. I'm all dried off now, back in my wet clothes, but I don't want to leave here sounding like a complainer. I know that I'm very, very fortunate to be here right now. To be traveling in Colombia to find this spot. And so I don't want you to think that I'm complaining too much. I do realize that I'm very lucky right now. It's one of those spots I'll probably never come back to because it's just so far out of the way. And so I'm going to start the uphill walk right now. Just gonna have to take my time. Worst case scenario, I think, if I have to literally walk all the way back to Murillo, which would probably take the 4.5 hours I have left of light. Worst case scenario is if it does get dark, I do have my light with me, so I'm not too concerned. I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to rush too much, but it's been an amazing experience here. So I feel actually quite refreshed after being in the water. It's sort of funny, there's new hot spots. You can see once in a while the bubbling from one of those little hot spots down there. So it was a pretty great experience. So before I sign out, I should mention that this place is kind of a secret location. I haven't seen anybody. It's very hard to get to out of town. I can only tell you it's in the Murillo area in Tolima, Colombia, but I'm not supposed to really reveal where this area is, so I do keep my promises when I say that I won't do that. So I can only give you so many clues. I'm not going to give you any clues to the roads, but I hope that you enjoyed seeing this area that you wouldn't normally see in Colombia. And quite frankly, the chances of most people ever coming to this area are slim to remote anyway, so again, I can hope you can just enjoy it via watching my videos and appreciate that you won't see this by other people. Okay, on to the sign out. Okay, damas y caballeros, I'm going to end this video on a high note in front of some beautiful flowers by a raging river in this beautiful, beautiful area here in Tolima, Colombia, because I'm about to start the walk. And if I record while I'm walking, I'm probably going to start complaining because it's going to be a leg burner. It'll be a long walk back. So I hope you enjoyed this video of somewhere you'll probably never see, even by Colombians for that matter. And if you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. That would be much appreciated. And once again, take care everybody. Until next time, hasta los tacos. Ciao. Seems as though nobody's home. Really a spectacular place to live, eh? Got this hairpin turn in the trail on the way up here. Really pretty flower on the way back up. Now things are looking simply stunning. Cloud is perfect. Time for some photos. Looks like this is somebody's little shed right by the trail. There we go, the trail, the muddy trail. It's interesting to see the scenery that I couldn't see on the way down. Fog's rolling in again though. Slowly making my way up. So far, no slips, no falls. Again, on the way back up the hill, clouds are looking great. And another little glimpse. I'm getting there. Not sure how much further I have to go, to be quite honest. I'm just arriving to the road now, and I think that took me an hour and a quarter, discounting the stops I did to take photos and video. And so the fog has rolled back in, so I guess I kind of lucked out with those patches of clearing. Oh, it's kind of nice right now. So anyhow, this is the road I'm gonna have to walk along, possibly for 10 kilometers. Wow, got to get the camera out. This is beautiful again, just right. Pretty cool place to live. Okay, here comes the vehicle, so I'm gonna stick out my thumb and hope for the best.
Una parte que se llama Río Recio, que es que uno baja, una parte que está pavimentada, no, si nadie, pues le explico cómo es. Está pavimentada, pero toca bajar todo el cañón y después subir todo el cañón. Ahí nos llega una casa que se llama Requintaderos. También uno puede meterse, por ahí se puede uno meter a estos termales que usted dice, y dice que está más cerca. Listo, están esos. Después uno sigue avanzando por esa misma vía que conduce a Santa Isabel y llega a unos termales que se llaman de Canán.
Canal.
Más grande, una
Ajá,
piscina más
ajá.
grande, pero no tan caliente. Más o
Oh,
menos.
ok, sí, sí.
Duramos mucho tiempo, pero bueno, después prefiero parar para que pase. No sé quién era. Sí, es que se lo vuelvo.
Más nombre de Canadá.
Sí, por ahí inglés, por ahí más o menos.
Y la clima es similar a Canadá aquí.
No, pues yo no sé si en Canadá yo creo que hace mucho más frío, ¿no?
Sí, es
Claro,
verdad.
otro
sí,
nivel.
Sí.
Jason, ¿qué más quieres saber? Soy docente, trabajo ya en bosque.
All right. Gracias.
Bueno, que siga disfrutando del paisaje.
So we just got a ride back from where I was. Thank God, because it was going to be a long, long walk. And it would have taken me 2 hours and I would have probably struggled. So I would have been very, very tired. So I'm very grateful that he stopped for me and charged me 5,000 pesos, which is $2.20. So that was well worth it back before it's dark. So that was great. Back to the hotel in a moment.